Hey guys, welcome to the beginners class, and today we're going to start off with a really nice drill from single leg X, and then we're going to go in for some more advanced escapes later on. Okay, so nice and easy like we did last time. Christian is going to be sitting here on the opposite side, and this time he's the one doing the drill, right, for the single leg X. So he can go for one side here, and as we can see, he's established the single leg X, and my first thought is to bring his heel to the ground here, right? Watch how I'm bringing my right hand over to grab his toes and push it to the ground, right? If I do it with the opposite hand, it's gonna be really hard for me to move over his leg. So I wanna do it with this hand so that I can now use this one to post on the floor, hop over, and now I'm kind of in a better position, right? So this is just the drill for now, and he's gonna go over to the other side here, and we're gonna do exactly the same, right? So I get a training and he gets a training. He goes for the entrances, I go for the escapes. So I'm gonna push his foot to the ground here. Watch, opposite hand, goes down, push down. Use this hand to pull myself over. So I'm hopping over here, and then he can go for the other side. Boom. And here. And so on. So this is a super nice drill just to get used to what we're about to do. So the same scenario here now. He has the foot lock, and now I just want to finish the escape. Okay, so I'm going to push his foot to the ground here and hop over, nice and easy. Now the first thing I want to focus on here is that this leg can't really come too far over like this. Okay, so now he's closing the space again. He can go belly down. There's a couple of things that he can do here. So I want to make sure that this leg is opening up, right? Now when there's space here, I can move this other leg inside. I like to post it right on his belly here or his chest, depending on what's available. But the important part now is I'm keeping this other leg away, right? So now I can just pull this bottom leg and push with the upper leg, right? It's going to be a little bit of a scramble situation, but anything is better than him getting the foot lock, basically. So I'm going to push and pull at the same time, right? So he has the leg lock. I'm going to finish the escape here. He's going to push his foot to the ground, jump over. I want to open up his leg and bring my other leg inside, okay? So I'm posting on his belly or his chest. I'm going to pull my foot to me and push with the top leg. So here, if you can come on top, perfect. Like, try to get the best position you can from there. But of course, most likely it's going to be a scramble. And again, at least I got out of a dangerous situation. So push, hop, foot inside, kick, and pull the bottom leg. Nice and easy, basic escape for the foot lock. Hey guys, so we're gonna go a little bit further now, and this time I'm gonna be standing and escaping Christian's single leg X. So we're gonna do quite a basic escape here. Let's do that side, this is the best side. So I'm just gonna move so you guys can see. So here, right, a couple of important concepts here, right? I don't wanna move my leg too far, don't wanna spread my base, I wanna be tight, and I wanna try to get as low as possible, right? And what you're gonna notice straight away is that this heel is preventing me from going further down, okay? So straight away, I'm looking to grab the middle of his foot here with my hand. I'm gonna push his foot away. So I'm gonna push it, and now I can get much lower, right? So I can sit much lower here. And even now, like when I'm pushing this away, I can block it so that if he tries to bring it back inside, it's really hard, and he has to push with this leg, okay? So, on this side, with this hand, I'm gonna go for a C grip, a cupping on the shin, right? You can go for the pants too. Personally, I never use this a lot, like with a fist on his shin here. I guess maybe because Christian has a really tight pants, but you could go for the C grip. That's a safe bet here. And watch how I'm resting my arm on top of his shin, and then I'm using my thigh to support it. Okay, so I'm pointing my thigh in towards it. So it's not just my arm straightening down, but it's my thigh leaning in so that when he tries to kick it, I'm pretty strong here, okay? So I have this grip and this grip now. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna move back with this leg. I wanna de-hook my leg off of this hook here, right? So I'm gonna step back, and now, stepping back, I'm gonna make his leg follow this little pendulum movement here. So I'm gonna let it go in between my legs. I can drop in for like a wrong side knee on belly, right? So here, nice and easy. I want to remove this post on my hip here, okay? C grip on the bottom leg here. I'm gonna step back and stay low, okay? Often you're gonna feel a little bit of a reaction from Christian, and that's the time to go. And just a small detail here, so you guys know, watch my foot here under his arm. I'm trying to lift my heel so that's easy for me to pivot and turn around, right? If your heel is on the floor, it's gonna be harder to turn, and also you might hurt your knee. So try to bring your heel off the floor so that you can easily turn away and then come into this position, okay? So Christian is gonna push away a little bit, and that's when I wanna lead his foot in between my legs and I can step around, right? A couple of things you can do from here. You can try to hook the arm. There's some omoplata here as well, but most likely scramble again. Maybe you get to pass his guard, which is really good. But I mean, at least you're out of this terrible, nasty guard, right? So here, grabbing the foot, C grip here, or actually, let's do it from this angle one time. Here, C grip, get low, and now he pushes a little bit back. I'm gonna step over, and here, you could go for hand on the floor, you could go for straight for the collar grip kind of here, or sprawl. There's a couple of options there, but we're keeping it basic, and so that's it. Thank you guys. Hey guys, welcome to the beginners class, and today we're gonna go through some escapes from single leg X. First, starting off in the sitting position when he's setting up a foot lock, right? So nice and easy. It's a very good drill for both of us, right? So he can drill the entries and I can drill the escapes. So starting from the single leg X, we'll get it back. There we go. So here, watch how I'm gonna go with my opposite hand over and grab his toes so I can push them to the mat here, right? So I'm like removing his hook on my hip here so that I can move over his leg, basically. The thing is, it's very common to try first with this hand, but the problem is now it's going to be really hard for me to move over. So by pushing with the opposite hand, I now can use this one to post and help myself to go over, okay? Now, for just the drill's sake, he's going to go and grab the opposite leg and set up the single leg on the other side. Similar to the drill we did last week here. So here, it's the same thing. I'm gonna go over, grab his leg or his foot and push it to the floor, and I'm gonna try to hop over, so keep it down with your hand while you're moving your ass over, right? So now he goes for the opposite leg, and there we go. So you can continue this for quite some time just to get a good movement here. Boom, nice drill. And then, yeah, you could eventually switch, right? So eventually you're gonna start to really try to escape and remove your leg from the hold he's holding with his arm, right? So just to continue from where we left off, I'm gonna now hop over, but this time I wanna make sure I'm really removing this top knee, okay? So if he can close it, or he can put his leg here or anything like this, now he's isolating it and he's making it hard for me to escape, right? So I want to open it up, and I want to bring my other leg, my free leg, inside and step on his belly or his chest, depending on whatever I find, right? So having this, I can now push and pull the bottom leg, right? So I'm pushing with the top leg, pulling the bottom leg out, and now I'm out, right? So depending on, however, what happens after that, it's going to be probably a scramble. But if you can come up to the top position, or right, get a good position like from there, perfect, right? So I'm here pushing, hopping over. I want to remove his knee and get my foot on the inside. I'm gonna push and pull, right? From here, you could try to come up, or if you want to set up something else, you can stay on your butt as well, right? So, all the time here, nice and easy. Remove the heel, hop over, open the knee, get the foot inside, okay? It's very important that I still keep his legs outside here, right? If he can like pummel or get my leg out of the way, right, and then continue this way, probably he's gonna try to go for the foot lock again, right? But as long as I can keep this foot inside here and still hold onto his knee or post his knee away, then I have enough time to push and pull, right? So I'm gonna push and pull here, maybe come up, maybe not. It's up to you, right? Loose. Thank you guys. Okay guys, we're gonna go a little bit further. This time I'm gonna be standing and I'm gonna do a little bit of a back step escape from the single leg X. So Christian is gonna be setting it up. Nice and easy here. And a couple of things here, that concepts which are important to remember. So I want to get my base low and I want to keep it tight, right? So I don't want to have my legs too spread out. Now it's going to be easy for him to get some sweeps and he can set up some attacks, but I want to be tight here, okay? Also, what you're going to start to realize is that this foot is stopping me from getting too low, right? He can always push me so I can never get that low as I want to, right? So straight away, I want to grab his foot and push it away. This allows me to get a lot lower, okay? So here, I also want to grab his shin. So I'm going for a C grip here, just right on the, like almost above the ankle. I just want to push down towards his butt here, or his hips, okay? Also, it's not just pushing, but also I'm using my thigh or my leg to push in with me, right? So I want to use both my arm and my leg to push in to be strong here, okay? So, looking from this side, I'm gonna push it here. So I removed his hook, and now I want to get really nice and tight here, okay? So it's hard for him to get this foot in again, and it's hard for him to push this one as well, right? So this is what I'm looking for. Important detail here as well is my foot on the ground here, okay? So watch how I want to bring my heel off the floor and turn, okay? If my heel is on the floor, this prevents me from turning or pivoting easily, right? And also it might hurt my knee in the long run. So I want to make sure that I'm really getting my heel off the floor, and now I can start turning, okay? So here, nice and easy. He had the foot inside, his heel was here. I'm gonna push it off and de-hook my leg, okay? Now I'm nice and low. So what I'm looking for now is a moment where he's trying to move this leg back here, okay? I'm gonna step and I'm gonna let him pass his leg under. So I'm leading it through my legs and now getting tight again, okay? So ending up in a kind of like a reverse knee on belly position there, but there's a lot of stuff you can do from there as well. So here, nice and easy, low. And now I find the timing where I can pass the leg under between my legs. From this position, there's a couple of omoplata attacks. There's some stuff you can do from there, or just try to maintain the top position, sprawl out, and get the good side control, right? Hang it in. Okay. One more time. So here, push, get low, nice. So now when he pushes a little bit back, I step over, do sprawl, and look for the side control. Okay, those guys.